Oh my god, I finally cracked it. I have cracked the secret code, I think. Please tell me we've done it. I'm gonna go on my channel, and if I'm not streaming, I think I might just kill someone, to be honest. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we have done it. But why? I think I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Oh no. Yep, I'm live, but my webcam is broken. Fantastic. Nothing wants to go right for me today, it seems. How? How is it bloody frozen? I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely furious. I've been staring at the screen for the last, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes. You guys probably know the same, so I apologize about that. But now we're getting technical difficulties. I don't know what to say. How can I restart my webcam? Oh yeah, don't worry about the black screen. I haven't gone into my game yet. That I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. Let's do that now. Why not? Let's see if the game actually works. So how are we? F1 Esports, what are we saying? Let's click into this. I'm gonna see if can you see the game yet? If you can, let me know. That'd be much appreciated. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna try and fix it. Give me 1 second. Insert technical difficulties. Okay. We're good again. I don't know why it's freezing. It shouldn't be doing that. But anyway, we are going to mute that so you can't rehear that. And I think we're good to go. Keyword think being the keyword, like I said. Anyway, F1 Esports, it came out today and we're gonna have a crack at it. Now, I've got all the stream technical difficulties out the way, but I'm sure there's probably some to do with my wheel as well, so that'll be fun. Let's chuck the old microphone here. How are we all anyway? Let's have a drink of water before I kill my voice. It already sounds a bit funny anyway, but whatever. Just give me 1 second. A completely professional streamer, Benjamin Daly here. How can I get the chat? Let's we pop out the chat? I'm gonna pop out the chat and I'm gonna like close everything else. My PC has been a bit funny lately. Alright, I'm just gonna trust the chat. A risky thing to do. If there's any technical difficulties, you'll let me know about it. Anyway, F1 Esports. We have Tiametmarduk? Is he making a claim for F1 Esports this season? It's interesting to see. He's got a time of 91 minutes, 33.786. We got Sven Zerner, P2. Pretty familiar name. Got third in F1 Esports 2017. Got a Williams dude up in there, P5. Alberto Carason, he's pretty familiar as well. We're going to get into it. May as well. Got a couple of friends who have done it already, but we're going to jump in and do it as well. Start event. In my new setup, I don't know how much you can see. I haven't got the preview screen in front of me. Actually, maybe I should do that now. Bring it up on my phone while we wait. 110 AI. Ultimate. I'm going to turn flashbacks off just in case. We're not going to use them anyway. It's going to kill the score. And let's get out there. Racing on PC, by the way. I don't have a wheel for Xbox. I left it at home. Intro time.
Time to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. It's time for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai.
China. Objective, finish 5th or higher. Qualifying event for the 2019 Formula 1 Esports Series. Can Nico Hulkenberg cap an impressive drive at the Formula 1 Chinese Grand Prix with a top 5 finish? This is a points-based event. Points will be awarded based on skill, speed, difficulty, and assist settings, with additional points rewarded for clean racing. So no penalties, no corner cuts. We've got all the assists off. We've got the maximum difficulty on, so we should be able to get the best multipliers to get higher up there. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. Let's have a play around with the setup. What do I have? I don't know if I have a Chinese Grand Prix setup. I might go with Ryan's Bahrain setup. This seems to be a good baseline for me whenever I'm on PC. 2.6 wings. Yeah, why not? Oh dear. What else are we saying? That's all pretty normal, to be honest. I might lower the suspension, because why not? The rest of it, I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. Brake pressure, that can go up 85%. We can play around with the brake bias. I'll leave it at 54 for now. 23.8. And the ballast... No, let's leave it at 8. We're going to set a banker time for now, and then we'll go more aggressive after we set a time. But how's everything? Is my microphone all right? Is everything good with the stream? Hopefully it is. I think there's a big boy delay with what you're seeing. But we're going to go out there. Is Arav in the chat? Hello, Mr. Arav. I expect to be seeing your name in the Esports series this year. The team should be snapping you up in no time at all. We're going to go out there and we're going to cut our first laps. Or are we? No, my wheel settings are off.
We're leading our teammate by 7.6 seconds.
So in front of me right now, I've turned my wheel to like 90 degrees and it's like doing nothing. More technical difficulties.
Is 20.1 seconds.
Oh, disqualified. That's a good start. 360 degrees on the wheel. Let's go again, shall we? Restart. Restart session. Do I have to do the setup again? Yes, I do. That's the annoying part about these series. Is like, you may as well save your setup because when you restart, you have to go through it all again. I don't even know if I changed anything. Yes, I did. I changed the suspension. 3-3. Oh dear. I don't know if anything is coming up with regards to like notifications, like if subscribers are coming through, if super chat is coming through. I haven't seen anything yet, but if you do any of that stuff, let me know and I'll try and fix it up. Anyway, let's get out there. Now we can set a time. Why does the car feel super bogged down? I don't know. I didn't even look at what the target was. I'm guessing we have to move forward. We're on soft compound tyres. Everyone else around us is on mediums. What do I feel like? Super understeery. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Sebastian, on the charge.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.8 seconds.
Brake pressure. Oh, brake pressure. Good shout. I mean, 80 is not the end of the world. But, yeah, when we go more aggressive, we'll chuck that up anyway. It feels super weird to be on the F1 game again. Every time I get on, I feel like I'm learning how to drive again, which is ideal. Seb is all over me. We got 5 laps of this to get through. And normally the tradition is that you're meant to move forward in these esports events, but it's looking likely that I'm going to be moving backwards here. Seb on the attack. Not much battery to play with, so cheers Codemasters for not giving us much to play with at the start of this race. To the inside.
You're coming up to one of the Mercedes cars.
No warnings for track limits, otherwise you get absolutely screwed. The yellow flag.
First place is 38.7 seconds. Some information on Hartley. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Oh no, that's definitely not scripted. I haven't seen any footage of this event. I haven't done it myself, so I don't really know what to expect. I wonder if a safety car would come out. Imagine. F1 Esports event, qualifier number 1, and you spend 3 laps behind safety car. It's a good way to weed out the good drivers from the bad. Oh no! Can't believe I've done that. Yep, just literally 1 millimeter of tire on the grass, and that's all she wrote. The big rip, indeed. It's rewind time. Fix the frame rate. Frame rate's fine, isn't it? Should be anyway. Finish in 5th position or higher. You're telling me we have to gain a place? What's wrong with the frame rate? Don't you like 20 FPS? Who doesn't love a bit of 20 FPS? I don't really know what the problem is. Let me have a look. It shouldn't be too bad. Like, I've got a pretty darn beast PC. What's the old usage? Using 9% of 10% of my CPU. I'm getting 60 FPS according to Streamlabs. And then there's another number that's like 5,900 kilobytes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do, to be honest. We dropped on the 0.4% of frames. Maybe just turn the graphics down, I guess. I don't know, let's see. Can we do anything in the old preferences? Resolution is 1080. I actually thought I was getting 1440p. So that, I mean, the frame rate should be fine then. I don't understand. Okay, let's turn those down. Jesus. Tone you down. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I didn't realize everything was so high turned up, so... High. Okay. Is that going to take effect straight away? I hope so. Okay. Getting 44 FPS now, according to the thing. It's slightly worrying. Is it the FPS of the game or is it the FPS of my like webcam? Because like I've heard that just webcams are not great for FPS anyway. Right, car sets up. Back to the usual. Things what I probably could change is the aero. I probably could do with lowering that, to be honest, but confidence isn't really high anyway, so I'm going to leave it where it is. Screw it. 85, 86, and then we probably want to move that back just a tad. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. The FPS is not looking good on the old Streamlabs. I really don't understand. Are you joking? Nah, I'm done. I've been trolled. Never listening to the chat again. Yep. Pricks. Alright, let's do this. Let's actually do some meaningful running now. What I don't understand is like why the car just feels like so dead when we get going here. Anyway. Shifted down up into 7th, we're still not getting good revs. Right. Fuel wise, we can probably chuck that right up. Battery, not so much. I'll probably manage the battery a little bit on this run. What kind of time should I be looking for? I'm guessing what Gasly's doing there. I bloody hate China. My love for this place does not get better with age.
We're running an excess on fuel. Mix 3 is there if you need it. Mix 3.
The big understeer through the old snail section. Break the slipstream. What are we saying in the chat? Oh god. Multitasking is hard. There goes Seb. There's no Please no takeout. Took out that ball up plenty though.
Some information on Hartley. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Hamilton. I'm really hoping that like someone gets blown up in this event so that I can get P5. I honestly do not know where I'm going to find this pace from that I'm going to catch Hamilton by 8 seconds in just a matter of 4 laps with Seb all over my gearbox. What are you doing back there, fella? Oh. There needs to be somewhere in the script where, yeah, just Hamilton gets blown up by Hartley.
Okay, clear.
Oh god, what is that? Okay, let's just let Seb go. Oh, I'm sorry. Take his slipstream. Let's hope that this is the OP 2019 Ferrari kind of secret update chucked into the game. Let's turn the battery completely off. I'm still overtaking him. Okay. GG. No corner cuts. 4 more laps.
Gap to car in front is 7.8 seconds.
Did I mention I don't like China? 7.4? How? Nah, how have we taken just 4 tenths out of Hamilton there? Script. I'm gonna leave it in rich. We've got so much fuel. How much did we start with? Like close to 3 laps over. That's like nearly a 50% race worth amount of fuel.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, good. Definitely leaving you in rich then. Battery up to 11. That Duracell bunny is going to be spinning really fast on this straight. I wonder if Hamilton has a problem.
Hamilton ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 7.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 3
Ah,
laps
Seb.
old. The time last lap was a 1:36.6.
What a slow boy. Alright, we'll keep pushing. Obviously you gotta get...
The leader is 40.6 seconds. Gap to teammate behind is
Jeff,
6.2
please stop
seconds.
talking. Bloody hell. Loves the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
Our gap to the car in front is 6.1 seconds.
I like that there's no traffic in this. It means that it's not so much of a lottery. Previous years have been a bit of a farce, to be honest. The qualifiers, having to overtake a lot of cars. Oh no, that's ruined our score. Not like that mattered. Anyway. Like previous years, you'd have to overtake so many cars and you'd have to catch them at the right point in the racetrack.
Data shows that
Right
tyres
now,
are okay right now.
it's just pure
We
pace.
anticipate good levels of grip for the next few
That'll
laps at least.
decide where you end up, which is good. Yeah, 2 warnings. That is definitely a big rip for my score. 5 seconds to Hamilton. Gotta turn the ERS off again. This is really brutal, isn't it, on the battery? Oh, hello. Back down to none again.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I see a car up ahead. Interesting that like Vettel's not being able to challenge us now. Being able to sort my life out a little bit. I feel like one of the worst things about...
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Thanks, Jeff. One of the worst things about live streaming racing games is you can never...
This is your final lap. Final lap.
You can never get a word in for one, and you can never look at the chat without like risking dying. You'll love to see it. Hamilton is right there. Last lap of the Grand Prix. What is going on with this pace? And I've got too much fuel in the car as well. Way too much. Turn the battery off. At least that's one less thing I have to worry, or people have to worry about in doing this challenge. I'm gonna have to find a lot of time. That's gonna be a penalty. No? Okay. I'm not even gonna get him. Not even gonna get the target. No battery left. No voice left. I don't get it. My voice is fine all day. As soon as I do anything, it's like, it doesn't want to cooperate. Across the line, Verstappen. Did you guys see Verstappen pop up in P5 in the top left? I don't know. That's a big rip.
So here come our winning drivers today.
Let's gloss over that. What was the race time? Oh. Is that supposed to happen? Why is the face cam dead? Okay, I'll sort that out as we advance to the next screen. Is Verstappen supposed to have that 5-second penalty, or did I just get lucky or something? Okay, cool. Face cam's back, hopefully. I just don't have any luck today, it seems. What was my, my time's not even going to come up, is it? It's not even going to come up because I didn't qualify. Brilliant. So I don't even know where I stand, so it would have been an absolutely trash time anyway. Let's go again. You know, I only just realized that it's mimicking the 2018 Chinese Grand Prix. I only just picked up on that. I'm a clever one, aren't I? What are we looking at? Actually, let's ooh. Should I go with my Spa setup? This one's a bit more dicey, but we'll deal with it anyway. 1, 2. That should be. Let's go more frontwards on the brake bias. The thing that really struggles with this setup is the rear tires. They absolutely melted in a online race. I might have uploaded recently. I can't quite remember, but I did do an online race here using this exact setup, and the tires were cooked. So I might go 1.7. Let's go 1.7. Yeah, screw it. Why not? 9 ballast. We'll just be easy on the old rear tires, and we'll see how we go. Have we got any questions in chat? Because I'll answer some questions now while we're just sitting here, because I won't be able to do so once we actually get racing. That is the unfortunate reality. What was I was also going to change Jeff's settings, because I don't want to be dealing with him. Critical only. What are we saying, lads and ladies? Yes, they are very fancy gloves. Hyper Grips by Sparko. Let's pull out the wheel. I don't think the game will like that too much, because I'm using that. It's got like Alcantara handles, and if you use like just your hands, it'll, I don't know, if you get any like sweat, and if your hands sweat, which I don't think my hands sweat to be honest, but just to be safe, it just looks after the Alcantara a lot better. And yeah, it's a quality item. Yeah, I absolutely love this thing. I want to get the Xbox version of it, but on the Fanatec website, you can't get them until like May. That's when like the next batch comes out, and that's why I'm not on Xbox for the time being. What do I think of a Dutch Grand Prix? Yeah, I think you guys need one. Like, there's been so many like Dutch fans come on board with the sport, and I think it'd be huge for F1. I don't understand why we're not racing there, and we're racing at places like, why we chose to go to like Azerbaijan, and why we've raced at places like Korea, China to some degree. I have my things about China. There are many good racetracks we could be at, but we're just not anymore. Turkey is another one, which I really love. Unfortunately, it's just not a thing. How many viewers have we got? I actually have no idea how many viewers we have. Let's give that an old check. New Zealand Ryan, you should be in bed. 2.1k viewers. Thank you very much for watching on this fine Monday night, Monday evening. If you're from, Australia, New Zealand, Tuesday morning, you absolute sweats. It's good. It's good to be streaming. It's good to be back. It's good to have like a whole setup and everything going. I just want to get back into videos again. It's been too long. There's just been so much other crap getting in the way, and now I'm finally getting into the swing of things. Esports is starting up. F1 2019. Next few months is going to be bloody awesome. I did a 24-hour karting race. Let's drive while we talk. Why not? I did a 24-hour karting race over the weekend with Jimmy Broadbent, Super GT, TRL Limitless, Alex Gillen, the guys from WTF1, Tommy, a few other people as well. And it was a really, really fun experience.
We're running an excess of fuel. We can turn
I managed to film the whole thing,
3 if you need it. Turn
or at least when I was at the racetrack anyway. And you'll be seeing that hopefully some point this week. I'm already losing the back end now with 9 ballast. It's worrying. But if I can get it in check, we'll be absolutely flying. Break the slipstream. Get away from me, Vettel. I don't know what it is. Higher fuel mix, maybe? So on this first lap, he's absolutely flying, but for the rest of it, he's kind of like nowhere. And I'm using like ridiculous amounts of battery anyway. I'm not complaining, I'm just making observations. Anyway, let's cut that gap down, shall we? If you want to see like some highlights or just like some early footage of the karting race, check out my Instagram, link in the description. I filmed some stories, so if you want to get an inkling as to what it was like, check that out. I've got a iconic photo of Jimmy Broadbent holding a save fuel sign. Oh, Veloce James, I forgot to mention Veloce James and Sonich as well. 2 huge guys who contributed to the results, which I'm not going to spoil. But oh well, if you saw my Instagram, you would have seen what would happen. But anyway, if you want to restart, if you want to know what happened, check the old Instagram. I should concentrate, shouldn't I?
And as the adrenaline dies down after
Close the diff. Yeah, could do that. Actually, what I am thinking is I will actually go and get a proper setup. I don't know why I didn't do that right off the bat. We also have a lot longer to do these sessions now. We previously only had a week, now we have 2. So people with lots of other commitments can get involved. What am I looking for? Time trial. Hello, Mr. Alex Gillen. One minute 20. It's a solid old time there. Formula Danny with the 28.2. That's got to be the record. We'll go with that. 2.9 wings. Okay, I was not running enough downforce. 17.75. That's normal. That's slightly different to what I had. Brakes. 95. Are you joking? Right. I'm going to knock that back because I don't think that's going to fare too well over 5 laps. And 9 ballast. Danny, you're an absolute madman. To be fair, it is time trial. You literally only have to hold on for a lap and collect your world record. Car basically does the driving for you, doesn't it, Danny? I'm just kidding. What a beast. Hopefully he does well in esports this year. Same with all the other Veloce boys. Tiametmarduk. I can't get over that. That's not him, surely. I don't really see him as the F1 type. Anyone else? No, still Photon and Dunedin. You did it this morning and you were 106th. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Everyone's going to be getting the times in early so they can get a nice screenshot. I think... Ooh. Who's going to win the Chinese Grand Prix? I just don't know. Ferrari look pretty dominant. Vettel's a bit everywhere at the moment. Lewis is pretty good at China, I think. But they're still a ways off. I honestly, I don't know if they're bringing upgrades to this race. For their sake, I hope that they do. But, I don't know. Flip a coin. No, I'll say Leclerc. Why not? What are we saying? The game goes eerily quiet. And the old menus. You want to move the face cam down. What is it blocking? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, it blocks the faster stuff, I guess. I'll move it to like the middle of the screen. Oh, hello. Let's plop you there. Webcam.png. Let's plop you there. That's not going to be lined up, but oh well. And back to F1. Make me take my gloves off. How dare you? Should make my face cam like full screen. You just watch me drive and just guess what I'm doing. Oh yeah, guys, I just set the world record. Just have to take my word for it. Oh well. I think I have to restart because I screwed that, didn't I? Top, middle. I'll think about it. It froze again. Oh my goodness. I can't win. I just put my glove back on. Why? Why, oh why, oh why? I just can't win. Deactivate webcam, activate webcam, and we are back. Do you guys seriously want it in the top middle? I don't think it's my PC. I think it's Streamlabs. It's been a bit. How you going? I reckon. Okay. Do I give in to the demands? Top, middle. You know what? So many of you are asking for it. I'm going to give in to the peer pressure. I'm going to move it. And I don't want to hear you whinging again. I am so esports ready. Making more adjustments to my stream than what I am to my setup. I hope you guys are enjoying the seriousness at which we are taking this competition. Right, let's finally do some laps. Oh, now I'm blocking my chat. I can't even see my chat no more. Right. Are we good? Yeah. Good enough. Mid- yeah, middle of the screen. Let's go. Oh no. How are you guys going to see who sets the fastest lap of the race? Stream is ruined. Right, let's pull away from Vettel and never have to see his face again. Oh my goodness, that's oversteering. I'm gonna file a complaint to Codemasters, ask them to move the qualifiers to like later on in the season. It's always at the bogey circuits. We should start with Monaco, move on to Canada, wait a while, and then come back for like Silverstone or something for the qualifiers. Bloody China every single year. Taking a big chunk out of Hamilton though, straight up, so pace is quite a bit better. And get a nice exit here. Short shifting really just to minimise the wheel spin. Going.
Okay, clear.
Oh, tail happy. Do I go to overtake? Yeah, why not? You can tell, like, the level of sweatiness has already gone up with this attempt. .34.6, that's a lot better. Let's leave it in third. Running a bit deep there. Didn't lose too much time. Oh. The back end was sliding around a little bit there. Gotta watch that a little bit. Don't want to cook the tyres and have nothing left for the last 2 laps.
Fuel remaining.
No! That's like the one corner where you can get done for cutting. The other one where I'm a bit iffy at is the last corner as well. Shouldn't be making those silly mistakes.
We're happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
That's annoying. If I would have got done for corner cutting there, I would have flipped out. Let's hope I catch Hamilton at the right point. So I really don't want to get stuck behind him in the middle sector. Not that this run really matters though. I think if you're on a really good run, you catch Hamilton on the back straight on the last lap. That'll just like leapfrog you even further up the road. This is like such a signature trait of the esports qualifiers. If you're just a little bit slower, you end up getting punished. The punishment just compounds because you'll catch the AI at a bad moment and then lose even more time. That's exactly what's happening. Anyway, we'll get the move done here. If only this was happening in real life. Oh, he goes defensive. Hello, Lewis. You can battle it out with your old mate back there. I'm surprised that there isn't like at least a little bit of fuel saving in this run. Oh well. The tyres are in okay shape. Okay. Yeah, they're fine. Danny Rick is a prick. What about the engine temps? That's fine. The other thing maybe to watch out for is if you're running rich revs too much, overheat the engine and won't get as much top speed, but it's not overheating, so that's fine. Even set a faster lap at the end. Got an achievement as well. I don't know what that's for.
And I can see now the drivers are making
them. Yeah, I don't know what the target time is, to be honest. I haven't set a time up until now. So 123rd on the leaderboard. We don't get the clean race bonus, which is going to be a big killer for us. Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot just so I can compare. Or maybe I can compare anyway. But YOLO, this is the strats. If I can get in the 33s, that'd be good. But that's not a bad. It's an okay starting point. We'll see what our actual time is versus the rest. So 91.42. That puts me okay about P50, P60, but without the clean race bonus that chucks us way down the field. If we are, what, half a second a lap better? It'll chuck us a few seconds up the road. How much time do we need to find to be top 10? I need to be 7 seconds better. So about 1.1, 1.2 seconds a lap better per lap to get in the top 10. It'd be amazing how much time you can actually find if you do like lots of practice. Is the face cam gone again? You're joking me. This is actually a joke. Face cam do have damage. I think it does, to be honest. It did come in a DHL box from Australia in the same package that my monitor got absolutely smashed in. So that's where the damage has come from.
It's now time to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. It's time for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai.
Professional streamer indeed. I think if it does die again, I might have to check out the old webcam. So what do? We've got a beast set up. At least I think I do. We just go again, and this time we don't corner cut. 2.9 wings. I do feel like that's a slight bit high, but I haven't league raced in a while, so I've kind of like fallen off the radar with like what to do with setups. We'll leave the 90% brake pressure, and we'll stick at it with 9 ballast. I didn't struggle too much with the tires anyway. The Chinese Grand Prix. Why did I move to the UK? To move in with my girlfriend and to do like lots of cool things like I did yesterday, like the 24-hour karting race. So yeah, lots of reasons. I'm pretty sure I made a video about it titled "I'm moving to the UK" or something like that. Anyway. I feel like this has been a bad way to start the lap. But YOLO. Come on, Vettel, what do you got? That sounded nice, didn't it? Rear end, stop sliding, please. I think shifting to second there was a mistake. Oh well.
Green flag.
I can definitely get onto this this straight better. Gotta not run in too deep to that left-hand hairpin. Try and sacrifice that a little bit, and then get on the power earlier for the straight. Could have clipped that a bit better. Oh well. 34, 8. It's alright. At this point now, we need to be in the 33s. Yeah, third gear is definitely nicer.
Laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, clip this a bit better on the power earlier, and that's what happens. God damn it. It's a much better finish to the lap. Just need to get a whole lap together, really. Ideally, we need to catch Hamilton on this back straight. See? We're getting there. Like, we just need to be a little bit faster and we get the benefit all the way down here. We'll probably get some slipstream though. And then maybe into the first corner. If not, turn 4. That was close to a corner cut. DRS though. That's what I'm after. Let's turn the battery off. Compromised. I've given him a rub. I don't know if that'll affect the score or not. Now let's turn the battery completely off. I need to start conserving that a little bit more for the straights. With my current deployment and
2
usage,
laps of fuel remaining.
one second. Don't talk to me in the corners, Jeff. With like my current deployment and usage, I'm really only getting like high now on the straights because of how little battery we've got left, but I'll try overtake now. I was running none in the middle sector as opposed to low before, so hopefully that can give me a bit more. Oh, come on. What a joke. These events, man, they're so frustrating. You won't believe the amount of time it takes to get a good run in. That's why I thought it would be a good idea to stream it, because like when you just upload a 10-minute video, you don't quite see the effort that goes into putting a good run in. You just see the finished product, I guess. But this run's been better by a couple of seconds, I think. We definitely caught Hamilton like earlier than what I did last time.
So here come
Oh,
our
and the
winning
face cam is
drivers
dead
today,
again.
and what a race it was.
Alright. Let's just turn that off altogether. So we move up. Yeah, I can't wait for the anti-face cam freeze technology myself. 941, I think. What was I, like a 42 or a 43 before? Or am I imagining things? Still like a good bit off, to be honest. These are all 110 AI. No assist runs. .41.7 puts me there, just inside the top 50. I wonder what Xbox is. I think Xbox times tend to be a tad slower, but harder to get the same times as PC. That is the grind, really, essentially, of F1 Esports. Yeah. It is mad, the amount of talent that the top guys have. It's ridiculous. I don't think it can be... It doesn't really get emphasized quite as much as what it should in the telecast and stuff that you watch. These guys literally are the best in the world. Unlike real F1, where you actually have pay drivers which can get in, there is no such thing as pay drivers in the esports Oh, face cam border. Good shout. That'll be pretty annoying to watch. Thank you. If I could drive for an F1 team, it would be whichever team is the fastest. Logically. Xbox the GOAT. Xbox One X. Enhanced. Xbox is fun though, like it's a lot better community wise. It's just a lot more a huge player base. It's a lot easier to organize races and play with your friends. On PC, there's not many lobbies going compared to console. I think PS4 is probably even more crazy. It's a lot more players on PS4 than Xbox too, but yeah. How many viewers have we got? Let's check in. 2.5k. I don't know if that's still accurate or not. But if you are enjoying, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. Yeah. I'm not really hating on PC. I'm just kind of saying it how it is. It's just my personal preference. A lot of people love PC. You know, the good thing about PC, though, is that the quality of the equipment you can get for PC is much better than console. But console is catching up. But, I don't know. There's like, positives and negatives to both, to be honest. It's ultra sweaty time now. No mistakes.
Some information on Hartley. They're retiring from the race.
Oh no, Hartley's out of the race. I can't believe it.
Okay, clear.
Move the brake bias forward a bit. Damn it. That felt nice.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, come on. I want to clip that curve a little bit. As soon as I do, it just completely destroys me. It's really annoying. Jesus. I'm gonna wait for DRS. Don't even need to deploy too much battery, to be honest. Let's chuck it back. Alright, let's go. No curb for me, please.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay, that's the right amount of curb for that one. That's not what I wanted. I always manage to find some way to make it difficult for myself. There's no such thing as a perfect lap. Come on, let's get this in. No corner cuts, please. Overtake and up to the line. 34.4. That's what we need to be every single lap. Just like small mistakes, and I could see exactly where they were every single time. That was costing me. That one was a bit better. Just need to work on that consistency a bit more. 34.4. Like, realistically, I need to be setting a fastest lap of the race. Yeah. Well, yeah, I need to be brutally, honestly, doing 33s. So, yeah. We'll see where that puts us. I think it was top 50, from what I saw. But not a bad starting point. We got the same fastest lap time. Very nice. So, 47th. We got old mate Photon in there. Top 15. He's no slouch. Jan Fehler. He was in the Pro Draft last season. Sitting in there in 18th place. Tiametmarduk. Really? Is that really him? It's gotta be fake. I've never seen him on the F1 games before. Timp, Freddy, Marek, all these guys I'm very familiar with well, A, Esports, or B, AOR. Photon, Jan Fehler, Muller. Don't really recognize these guys, to be honest. And then we get down to where I am. This is the best of the best. This is PC. It's where a lot of the fast guys are. We're currently sitting P47, but it's only, what, a few hours old, this event, so we're going to get chucked a long way back. But with time, hopefully we can chip away at it and get towards the top 10. I'm going to do a video on this later on in the week where I do have lots more practice behind my back, maybe refine the setup a bit more, and not have the pressure of a few thousand people watching me at the same time. So we'll give that a go at some point. I think tomorrow I'm going to be I'm going to try and upload my 24-hour race from Buckmore Park. I'll have to wait and see. That's going to be a big old edit of GoPro footage and vlog footage all into one. So look forward to that. But the esports grind is well and truly underway. I'm not coasting after braking. I don't think there's any point really where I'm coasting. So JD's in the 33.9s. Is that his fastest lap, or is that like what he's consistently doing? Because I feel like consistency-wise, I need to be close to that every lap, to be honest. What was my fastest lap? It was a 34.4. If you like knock off like 4 or 5 tenths per lap, that's over 5 laps, like 2.5 seconds. That puts me like here-ish. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah. Just a little bit of improvement per lap. It adds up in these series, which is really cool. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a day there. I don't know how long I've been streaming for, but it is getting nearer the time to dinner, which I have not started yet. So I will get going on that. Apologies about the long wait. Waiting for this stream to start. Technical difficulties, as you can imagine. But I'd love to make this whole streaming thing more of a regular occurrence. Streaming more of this. Open lobbies, hopefully in the future. I'm going to be doing like iRacing, the big events, the official ones. So like the Indy 500. I'm looking at doing the Nürburgring 24 hour. Got to get the lads together for that. Many things in the pipeline. It's just a case of getting my butt into gear and getting it organized, essentially. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, there's many videos in the pipeline now coming, and you'll see those throughout the week, hopefully. But that's it from me today. Until the next one, I will see you all next time. Enjoy your Monday night. And good luck if you're trying to get into esports. It's a tough old gig to get into. Laters.